If you want to buy a shirt, shout out to the person who said that. Who said that? Shout out to North Philly Nick. Is that my nigga Nick from Philly? I don't know. It's too many Nicks up there. That's my man Nick from Philly. What's up, my boy? Even if it's not my man Nick from Philly, it's a nigga from Philly named Nick. What's up, my boy?
Alright, man. We on our LeBron shit, bro. Finally, on some LeBron shit. What the fuck be going on, bro? As a lifetime LeBron nigga, bro, I never had a favorite team in the NBA. And basketball been my favorite sport since I was probably 5, bro. I never had no, I'm lying. In middle school, the Suns with Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire, Sean Marion, Leandro Barbosa, Goran Dragic, Boris Diaw. That was my favorite team. After that up and Amari went to New York, I never had a favorite team in the NBA ever since. And this nigga right here been my favorite team ever since then. I'm not sure what year did Amari go to the Knicks. Like all top, I would say like 2010. What year did Amari join Knicks? I think they say he joined in 2016. No, he joined in 2010. I feel like. Alright, we off that, dog. I'm gonna put that up when I find out. But whatever year Amari joined the Knicks, I was done. I was probably done with the Suns a little bit before then, but I was holding on to a thread. I'm like, maybe they gonna do this and do that. But
this been my favorite team since I was a fucking young boy, bro. This one nigga, favorite team. First stint on the Cavs, I'm like, this the best team I ever seen. Then he lost to the Spurs, I was mad as shit. Go to the Heat, I'm like, yo, this nigga don't got nobody. It's 1-on-5. I don't care what y'all saying, bro. The Heat was never a super team to me. It was LeBron James and then a team. Like, he had a team, but it wasn't a super team. It was just a regular team plus LeBron James. Like, then he went back to the Cavs. I'm like, yo, 2018 Bron? I'm like, bro, this is the greatest team I ever seen to never win a chip, bro. Just LeBron by himself.
Nobody else. 1-on-5, bro.
But I'm saying all this to say, I took a oath. One, I became older in life, and I told myself, one, I just don't want to argue with niggas, though, bro. Like, I'm not arguing with no niggas. Growing up as a young boy, like 13, 14, 15, 16, bro, niggas used to troll me, and I never knew this shit. Niggas used to just argue dumbass shit, telling me Carmelo Anthony better than Bron. Telling me that Kobe was better than Bron once we knew that he wasn't better than Bron. Telling me Bron not the best player in the league when we clearly, bro, niggas used to be trolling me, bro. But now I see that shit, but I told myself I would never argue with a nigga about basketball ever again. Niggas don't even know basketball enough to argue with me for that shit. So now that I don't argue that, that's where it led me to thought processes like this. In 2019, I said, oh no. Once he joined the Lakers, that was the most, oh my god, that was the most annoying free agency I ever seen in my life. 2019, bro, was the worst free agency for me personally ever. It was probably popping for the world. It was a lot of action. LeBron left the Cavs and went to the Western Conference. It was a lot of action. But for me, I hated it. They just kept saying every day, every show. As soon as LeBron went to the Lakers, every fucking topic was Paul George and Kawhi Leonard is joining the Lakers also. Mind you, the Lakers had enough money to sign all three of them in the 2019 free agency. But they only wound up landing LeBron James. And they gave us the perception that it was going to be LeBron, Kawhi, who we really do hate, Team LeBron. We don't like Kawhi, but if he was going to come join us and be number 2, we would have loved it. It was supposed to be LeBron, Kawhi, and Paul George, but we got Lonzo Ball, Kyle Kuzma, and LeBron James. That's what we got instead. But the fact that all the shows talked about it like they knew it was going to happen so oftenly and it never happened, burnt me out, bro. It burnt me all the way out, and I couldn't deal with it, bro. I hated it. To where now, I told myself every free agency, they started doing it every year about the Lakers. They gonna get this person, they gonna get that person, they gonna get this person, they gonna get that person. Since they got LeBron, I'm saying, they gonna get this person, they gonna get that person. I don't be believing none of that shit no more. But that takes us to 2025, to where LeBron is 40 now. This is a whole different ball game. LeBron 40, bro. Team LeBron don't know no more, bro. We don't know no more. We don't know. But we about to dive into these potential trades that everybody been talking about. I'm just trying to see what's up. I'm just trying to see. Mind you, oh, I forgot. In 2019, LeBron went to the Lakers as Team LeBron and as No Script from Philly, Nick from Philly. Bro, let's look at this. All I wanted Bron to do, I'm like, bro, your best option as your manager in the streets, your street manager, would be to come to Philly.
Grabbing this shit. In the last 7 years, though, bro, 8 years, you won 1 title. You would have came to the Lakers, to the Sixers. I ain't gonna lie, you would have changed Joel Embiid's entire career legacy and perception. You would have changed Jimmy Butler's entire legacy and whole career trajectory and everything. Tobias Harris's perception, not really legacy, but his perception. Ben might have got a few good more years in there, but I feel like we would have had to get Ben the fuck out of there. And mind you, we traded Ben Simmons for James Harden way when his body was down. Imagine what we could have got for Ben at this point. Imagine what we could have got for Ben at this point. We could have got a real point guard for one. I'm just saying, bro. Looking back, I know LeBron if he would have came to Philly, that shit would have been crazy. LeBron James, Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons, JJ Redick, Jimmy Butler, Tobias Harris, 7'6", Boban.
The fuck around got like a Dame Lillard, but I don't know. We could have got like a Dame or something, but I ain't sure. But I'm just saying that team would have been crazy in 2019. Mind you, in 2019, the nut ass America didn't even win the title in 2019, bro. Do y'all realize that? America didn't even win the title. The dumbass Raptors won that joint, bro. That was supposed to be the Sixers, but we, as Philadelphians, we know what happened. We know what happened. Y'all know what happened. What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? That's what happened. Woo! Takes me back. But let's get into all this yapping, man. Let's get into these 2025 rumors. Cause like I said, Bron 40 now. The Lakers done got Luka. This is the first time of being Team LeBron where I feel like it's kind of reasonable for bro to get traded.
Quote, LeBron wants to compete for a championship. He knows the Lakers are building for the future. He understands that, but he values a realistic chance at winning it all. We're very appreciative of the partnership that we've had for 8 years with Jeannie and Rob and consider the Lakers a critical part of his career. Plenty have read into the past tense verbiage used by the Clutch Sports CEO.
It's not for us to rebuttal or to try to give clarity on what's said, what's not said. That's not the focus. The focus is, hey man, enjoy your summer. There's never been an expectation on anyone like it's been on him. But my thing is just continue to find your joy. You know, you can't go out here and try to prove everyone wrong or, you know, align with or wanting to make sure that everyone is right. The critique is going to be the critique. And this is for all players, by the way. You know, I think everyone's journey is a lot different. The success of some and the failures or the so-called failures of others, it depends on what lens you're looking at of.
Want to put yourself in a position where you can win a championship and land a plane. That is not in LA. I don't give a damn who they bring to LA. That is not a championship roster right now with the LA Lakers. If LeBron James wants to put himself in a championship situation.
I also heard Colin saying these same words. What? I hate when media do this, bro. Like, y'all know how next year is gonna play out or what's happening. The only thing that stopped the Lakers in the playoffs was a matchup where they had no center against a team with a nigga who like 7'2" and 3 defensive players of the years, and bro, they had no big man for that matchup, literally. To where down they got DeAndre Ayton playing, and they still got Jackson Hayes, who got no playing time during that matchup. But now he's coming off the bench to where he could just come in for spurts. And we don't know what other moves the Lakers are going to make. Like I'm saying, some of these trade options is a little interesting and makes sense for both sides. And it's like, But saying stuff like that, I just don't even understand. I don't respect former players on media. So y'all should know that, one. Because they act like they is more valuable than the average NBA scholar just because they was actually in those locker rooms and they heard conversations that have experience that we don't have. None of that mean you can break down and understand the game of that, not just the game of basketball, but the history of the NBA just because you were in the NBA. That's like saying you know the history of the world because you live in the world. Like, come on, bro, stop playing with me, real rap. But I don't believe that though. Like, anything can happen. One, the Pacers just made it to the finals because of certain circumstances, because of a lot of energies. There's a lot of energies in the universe where we don't know what's gonna happen next year. Luka already dragged a team to the finals. They might come up with a game plan nobody can stop. They might come up with a defensive scheme that holds teams to. Bro, stop playing with me. I'm just saying, stop disrespecting Team LeBron. Like, he can't do this shit, bro. He got a good team. LeBron with a good team always equal a chance. Fuck do you mean? Alright, stop playing with me.
Has to be another. Do know a place where he is welcome, and he will always be welcome. Just to put that out there.
What? UD better not be talking about Miami, because we are not going to Miami. Never, ever. I don't even know why they keep saying that. There's no logical reason for LeBron to go to Miami. Why would he take his no trade clause off for Miami to leave Luka? What is in Miami to leave Luka? Come on, bro. Like, come on, make sense when you get on these TV screens, please. Cause you're gonna piss me off.
Contract. He's prioritizing the finances. He's prioritizing the $52.6 million.
Tim McMahon. Oh my God. Or Tim McMahon. That's what we about to call you. McHahn. I don't know how you say them type names. I fuck around and call you McDonald's at this point, bro. Tim, please get it together. You telling me a 40-year-old NBA player should have, you telling me a 40-year-old NBA player that values winning, if he values winning, the only way to show that would have been to opt out of his contract and sign to a different team, mind you. Oh, I guess he would have been a unrestricted free agent this free agency, which makes sense. Okay, so he leaves $52 million on the table, goes sign with a team for $5 million as a 40-year-old man. What, they gonna sign him for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years? Why would he sign for 3 years for $4 million? Now he's on a slave contract. Bro, just make it make sense to where a 40-year-old man would ever leave $50 million on the table to win when he's in a good, where even opting in, he still has a chance to win, and that gives the Lakers the flexibility to trade him. You know how much value LeBron James will have on a trade market? Bro, stop playing. That do not show his amount of wanting to win, his drive to win. That's not relevant at all. It still can give the Lakers the flexibility to trade him how they need to make the move they need to make. That might have actually helped the Lakers opting in and doing that instead of opting out and just being an unrestricted free agent and just leaving them. That might fuck them, because then they only probably will get, as I've been hearing from like Nick Wright and other people, I think Wendy said it too, to where if LeBron did opt out and got and sign for the veteran minimum or something, he will only be freeing up about $10 million for the Lakers anyway. Come on, bro. Y'all gotta really get into this shit like how I get into it. Tim, you on TV, bro. This is your job. You get paid for this. I do this for fun, nigga. Tighten up. No bullshit.
Paul did tell me that 4 teams contacted him with interest in trading for LeBron, though. Now, I asked LeBron just before tip-off if he'd like to join the broadcast to discuss everything, and he told me, quote, "I ain't got nothing to talk about."
Time out. Do I even gotta say it, bro? Do I gotta say it? Oh, y'all making nothing out of nothing. Y'all asked him if he wanna. When the fuck do LeBron just get on random broadcasts talk about drama that's going on currently in his career with y'all weirdos? When do he do that? He not saying he don't got nothing to talk about the situation, nigga. He ain't got nothing to talk about with y'all. That's nothing, bro. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, bro. I hate when y'all do this. Y'all making nothing out of something, making it into something, but it's nothing, bro. Please.
Certainly when you look at teams like Golden State, that would, of course, probably make the most sense when you're trying to swap Jimmy Butler out for LeBron James.
He said swap Jimmy Butler and them out. Whoa. So Andrew Wiggins for $27 million. Oh, that's the only contract they're gonna put up. Andrew Wiggins, Chris Paul. It could be Andrew Wiggins, Kevin Looney, Moses Moody, Jonathan Kuminga. I don't know why they saying OR in a sign and trade. Boy, Brandon, he tough. And Jackson Davis tough for real. If that equal out, like if they could do, we've been seeing some crazy trades in the NBA lately. So I feel like Andrew Wiggins, Chris Paul, Jonathan Kuminga, Kevin Looney, Moses Moody, and one of these two, Brandon or TJD. If that's a viable trade and it's possible, like ChatGPT is telling me, I'm not sure if they just lying and making this up. But why would they have to swap out Jimmy Butler? That was my whole thought. I'm like, okay, bet. If he was to go to the Warriors and it's Steph, LeBron, Jimmy, Brandon, I don't know how to say his last name. Y'all can call him Brandon, Draymond. If they keep Looney, or if it's just rather it's Looney or Kuminga, however it go. But they got another big man coming off the bench though. I can't think of his name right now. It's another big man though. Moses Moody and Gary Payton Jr. and all that. I'm like, bro, that's still a solid team, and we get to watch Steph and LeBron compete together with Dre. That's insane for a Draymond probably try to knock anybody out who even look at Bron wrong, bro. That shit would be lit. So I'm like, I fucks with it. But he talking about something out Jimmy, like that's the only option. I feel like it's other option. That's why I hate ESPN though.
You know where my heart lies.
Yeah.
And you know the success that I've had with this gentleman and what he's been able to do. So I would love for that to be a situation that really manifests itself and occurs.
Miami LeBron was so different, bro. Oh my God.
End of the day, man, like I said before, LeBron James has earned the right to go and put himself in the situation when
shut the fuck up, you D. Why would you want him to go back to the Heat, bro? Shut up. Shut up. Nigga, shut up, bro. You saying anything. And now that Bobby Marks, like his word, not just the all word be all, cause I be hearing that the Cavs could get LeBron, but if they can't, LeBron's best option is clearly staying with the Lakers. But if they can, then that is a viable option. The trade I seen was Jared Allen and Okoro and like some picks for LeBron. Throw in somebody else if they need to. But I feel like that's like reasonable on both sides. If the Lakers can get another 7-foot big man lob threat to go with AD, put him at the 4, play the 2 big man lineup like some teams is running like Thunder, like some teams is running right now, that would be probably amazing. Jared Allen, DeAndre Ayton, and then a Curl coming off the bench, or taking Hachi's spot. You got Hachi coming off the bench, probably a Curl coming off the bench, and you might can get the Cavs to throw somebody else in there. I think that's a good little swap. And they got to throw some picks in there or something. All right, so I ain't gonna lie, Bobby Marks probably right, and that's why my intro was my intro, because you can't trust these niggas. What is that? Oh, that's an umbrella. What the is that? It's just a little umbrella. Bro, you can't trust ESPN, bro, or Fox, or Bleacher Report, or any of these outlets that give us sports news, bro. They be lying. Cavs can't get them. I can't lie. What my man's right here said is literally the best option. The Lakers have a great roster going on. A competitive roster. A team that can compete for a champion. You see what this says? LeBron wants to compete for a championship. That's what the Lakers sort of have right now. They could make a few moves here or there and try to do something. Try to flip Hachi for a better piece that match Hachi and Vandy maybe. Try to flip Gabe and Hachi. Try to flip something. It's probably possible. It's probably something out there that's valuable for them to help get this next title. But I believe the best option is to ride out this year. This just depends on how confident LeBron is in his future as a 40-year-old professional athlete. I believe bro can play till he's 50, but I don't know if bro wanna play till he's 50. You feel me? It's all about want with this nigga. I don't know if he wanna play till he's 50. So it's like, bro, you really could just play out this year, see how it go. You got Luka and you and JJ Redick coaching and a big man. Y'all might can figure it out and y'all might get lucky. That's a thing for sure. But play it out. And then, honestly, I've been waiting for it for 10 years now. I used to say back probably when you was leaving the Miami Heat, I'm like, bro, I can't wait for LeBron to get that point in his career where he can get paid $10 million just to join a team, just to watch him be a role player. They only need 18 points from him. A little 16, 4 and 4, but LeBron is still gonna give you 22, 8 and 6, and some crazy blocks and crazy highlights, and he's gonna be the leader, bro. I can't wait for you to get in that role. Please give us at least 2 years of you playing in that role where you just pick a team, how the Charles Barkley's did it with Scottie Pippen and the rest of them cats. How Shaq was doing it, joining you and joining everybody. A lot of people had that wave in their career, but I ain't gonna lie, you could change it. You could be the first one to do it at an old age and lead a team to championships, bro. I need to see you in that role, please. So my advice to LeBron James, if you would have just came to Philly like I told you to do back in 2019, bro, I guarantee you'll be probably working on your 6th or 7th title right now. And Philly, you would be a Philly legend forever, but you chose not to, and that's okay, because it's not okay. But you got your opportunity right now. Stay in Los Angeles, play it out, and then next year join the Cavs on a vet minimum. Join whoever. I don't care where you go at this point. You deserve it, bro. I need you to join somebody. Join the front runners. Fuck these niggas. Just run them titles up. But you gotta still be tough, bro. You can't just be riding the bench and all. But I know you never gonna do that. But I'm just saying, like, you gonna be tough, bro. You gonna change everything. You gonna have every phase of a career of dominance, bro. That's the best option. I'm out though, bro. Team LeBron. We gotta get Bron to listen. He don't be listening sometimes, bro, but we got it. We got it. We got this. And fuck ESPN, bro. Y'all niggas is fucking I think. Y'all, a different word. I ain't mean to use the R word. Y'all niggas be drawn, bro. Niggas be drawn. I'm out of here.